Years ago, the Abernathy family, a mother, father, and their 3 children, were accused of witchcraft by the townsfolk. The accusations came after livestock died inexplicably, crops withered overnight, and a strange illness swept through the village. The Abernathys denied the charges, but fear fed the hysteria. One moonless night, the townspeople took matters into their own hands. Torches in hand, they dragged the Abernathys from their home, their pleas for mercy drowned out by chants of condemnation. They were taken to the neighboring town of Ashwater, a desolate place where outcasts were sent to be forgotten. There they were bound, tortured, and ultimately burned alive. The villagers buried their ashes in a shallow grave, believing they had rid themselves of a great evil. For a time, the village of Black Hollow returned to its peaceful ways. But peace, as they would learn, is fragile. The first signs. It began with whispers in the window, guttural murmurs that seemed to follow villagers wherever they went. Doors creaked open in the dead of night, and the sound of footsteps echoed through empty homes. Children woke screaming, claiming to see shadowy figures with glowing red eyes, watching them from the corners of their rooms. Then, the deaths began. Old Mr. Caldwell, the village blacksmith, was found hanging upside down in his workshop, his chest clawed open as if by some great beast. The village healer, Martha, drowned in her own well, though the water level was far too low for her to have fallen in accidentally. Each death was gruesome, inexplicable, and accompanied by the same eerie sign, a scorch mark in the shape of a hand burned into the ground nearby. The family's return. The haunting escalated when villagers began to see the Abernathys themselves, or what was left of them. The youngest daughter, Eliza, was spotted skipping through the forest, her hollow eyes dripping black ichor. The eldest son, Thomas, loomed in doorways, his once boyish face now a skeletal grin. Their mother, Eleanor, appeared by the village well, her charred body cloaked in smoke, weeping blood as she called out for her children. "They were wrong to take us," her voice echoed one night across the village square. "Now they will pay." Fires broke out without cause, consuming homes and barns. Livestock turned feral, attacking their owners. The village's well dried up, replaced by a thick black sludge that smelled of decay. Every attempt to flee Black Hollow was met with tragedy, wagons overturned. The priest's attempt in desperation. The villagers called upon Father Reinhardt, a priest from a distant town known for his skill in exorcisms. He arrived armed with holy water, relics, and prayers, confident in his ability to banish the spirits. The Abernathys mocked him mercilessly. As Father Reinhardt recited his prayers, the spirits appeared, laughing with voices that sounded like 100 broken mirrors. "Do you think your God can save them now?" Eleanor sneered, her scorched hand reaching for the priest. The ground split beneath him, and a swarm of shadowy hands dragged him into the earth. His screams were the last the villagers heard that night, the curse unbroken. Now, Black Hollow is a ghost town, its remaining inhabitants too afraid to step outside after sunset. The Abernathys roam freely, their rage unquenched, their deaths unanswered for. Some say the curse can only be broken if the village seeks forgiveness at the place of the Abernathys' burial. One thing is certain, in Black Hollow the night belongs to the Abernathys, and the village will never know peace until the curse is lifted or the last villager is dead.